Thinking of moving to New Zealand? Many Filipinos dream of the Kiwi life, but what's the real cost in 2026? Let's break it down beyond just the numbers. First, let's talk about the essentials. Rent is your biggest expense. A one-bedroom apartment in a major city like Auckland or Wellington will set you back around $2,000 to $2,400 New Zealand dollars a month. If you're heading to smaller cities like Christchurch or Hamilton, you might find something closer to $1,800. To save money, many Pinoys opt for flat sharing, which can cut your rent in half. Next up, food. If you're a single person who loves to cook at home, budget around $120 to $150 per week for groceries. This means lots of trips to pack and save or count down for specials. Eating out is a treat. A simple lunch can cost you $20, and a nice dinner for two could easily be over $100. So, mastering your adobo and sinigang recipes will definitely save you a lot of cash. Then there are the bills. Electricity and gas average about $200 a month, but this can spike during the cold winter months. A good unlimited fiber internet plan is about $80 to $100. And for your mobile phone, expect to pay around $50 a month for a decent plan with data. All in all, utilities will cost you around $350 monthly. Now, let's add something new to the mix: transportation. If you live in a city center, you might get by with public transport, which could cost you about $150 a month with a transit card. But New Zealand is a country you'll want to explore, so owning a car is almost a necessity for many. A decent second-hand car might cost you anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. Then you have to factor in petrol, which is quite expensive, plus insurance and registration, adding another $200 to $300 to your monthly budget. So let's tally it up. For a single person living a modest life in a major city, you're looking at a monthly spend of around $3,500 to $4,000 New Zealand dollars. That's a big number. But it's not the whole story. Let's talk about real people, real Pinoy stories. Meet Marco, an IT engineer from Cebu. He spent months getting his qualifications recognized by the New Zealand Qualifications Authority. It was a tough, paper-intensive process, but he was determined. He landed a job in Wellington before he even flew over. His first few months were lonely, and the cost of setting up his apartment was a shock. But his skills were in demand, and he quickly found his footing. Today, he's a senior engineer, loves the work-life balance, and spends his weekends hiking and exploring the country. His advice? Get your skills accredited before you even think about applying for a visa. It makes all the difference. Then there's the story of the Reyes family. They started their journey in the dairy industry in Southland. The husband, Mang Tony, worked long, hard hours on a farm. The pay was good, but the isolation was a huge challenge. They were miles away from the nearest town and the Filipino community. They poured all their savings into the move and had to be extremely frugal for the first few years. But they were resilient. They saved up, learned the business, and eventually, after years of hard work, they started their own small calf-rearing business. They faced setbacks, but their persistence paid off. Their story shows that with grit, even starting from a very tough spot, you can build a successful life here. However, we must also be realistic. Not every story has a perfect ending. We've heard of some of our kababayans who faced exploitation, especially those on temporary work visas. They were promised good pay and conditions, but ended up in difficult situations. This is where the Filipino community becomes a lifeline. Groups like the Philippine Embassy, Migrani Aotearoa, and various church and local community groups are vital. They provide support, legal advice, and a sense of belonging. If you're planning to move, connect with these groups before you even leave the Philippines. They can offer guidance and help you avoid scams. Your community is your safety net. So let's circle back to the cost. Yes, living in New Zealand is expensive. A monthly budget of around $4,000 is a realistic starting point. But the dream is achievable. It requires careful financial planning, having your professional skills recognized, and a strong will to overcome challenges. Success stories like Marco's and the Reyes families prove that it's possible. But it's also crucial to be aware of the risks and to know where to find help. Moving to New Zealand isn't just a financial decision, it's a life-changing journey. It's about balancing the high costs with the high quality of life, the challenges with the opportunities. Do your research, save up more than you think you need, and connect with the community. The Kiwi dream can be your reality. But it's a dream you have to work hard for. Thanks for watching. I hope this gave you a more complete picture of what it takes to live in New Zealand. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips. Ingat!